What's up, everyone? Laser Magician here for more title hunting. Today we're going for the Unconquerable. This deck is terrible. It's really greedy, really slow, but it's a lot of fun. It makes really big creatures and does really dumb stuff. You kind of gotta hope that your opponent lets you just do your stupid shenanigans and doesn't really interact with you. The only really protection we have is the 2 copies of Ebon Thread Cloak, which you'll see in the game was really pivotal. We never would have gotten the title if it weren't for those Ebon Thread Cloaks. So definitely keep those in and definitely keep an eye out and don't really try and go in until you have them. The general idea is get Orsinium Forge going with gigantic Orsinium plates thanks to Cauldron Keeper and Tower Alchemist. That's something that I got from Ian Bitts running his support Guildsworn deck. And it's kind of a hybrid of that idea with Aine's Control Crusader, where you have Unstoppable Rage and then some drain targets like the Ravenous Hunger and the Golden Initiates. And Unstoppable Rage can be used on Vigilant Giant for an actual win condition. For us, the win condition is Fighters Guild Elite gets enormous. If you don't know what the title is, the Unconquerable says get a Fighters Guild Elite to 100 or more power. It's a lot. Thankfully, it does double its health and power as an expertise trigger. So with things like Orsinium Forge and a lot of the actions that are pretty cheap, like Rapid Shot and Alchemy, and the a couple items we have, you can generally get expertise pretty on demand. So it's not that hard. That said, the issue is keeping it alive and not dying yourself in the process. So I do not suggest this for anything other than title hunting, but if the Unconquerable is something that you want to go for, this was actually a lot of fun. You'll see in the game, it's big stompy dudes trying to do big stompy things. Be prepared to lose a bunch. I think it took me like, I don't know, 8-10 games, something like that. I don't really know, but it was a lot. It took a while to do. But when it finally happened, it was a ton of fun. Definitely something to give a whirl at least once, just because it's kind of silly. So check it out. I didn't include any of the other games because there were a lot of just non-games where I drew nothing but 5 drops because I have 14 of them. So yeah, excuse me for only including the one where it worked. Do know that it took a while. But if you like it, definitely give it a shot. Deck code's going to be down below. Yeah, let me know what you think. We'll get into the game in just a moment. All right, time for another game with our Greed Pile Crusader. We're against Derek RH34. I don't know how to pronounce that. On Guildsworn. Man, do I want to keep that. Oh, I really want to keep that. It's a terrible idea. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. Because if this pays off, it'll be great. Okay, 555 is... You know, I'm not surprised because my deck has like, what, 15 5-drops? I'm just disappointed because it'd be pretty cool if the universe could just let me high roll. If I could just get rewarded for being insanely greedy, that would be great. Okay. Yeah, nope, that checks out. Oh no. Okay, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna throw down the Tower Alchemist and assume that I'm not gonna get punished. I think that's a completely reasonable request that Derek RH should stomp and crush the dreams of. That's fine too. I am in no way disappointed. I'm not sad, not angry. I'll just throw down a Hive Defender. Hive Defender seems perfectly reasonable here, even though we don't really have a lot going on. I think it'll be fine. I think it's gonna work out. I have no reason to believe that this will not work out completely perfectly and entirely in my favor. I really want this to live so I can get Orsinium Forge running, because if we could get that up to a good amount, then that means Fighters Guild Elite growth is way easier. Okay. That could be worse. Could be a lot worse. We'll drop the Exemplar. Because really, we're looking to grind the opponent out and hopefully just do some dumb stuff in the late game. Cast into time on that is completely fine. Not at all an issue. We're going to dig a little bit. We'll keep the Tower Alchemist for when Forge is online. Okay. Hopefully we can do interesting things next turn. That's the plan. Fifth Legion Trainer is a little spooky because we don't really have removal other than a couple jabs. We're kind of just hoping that the opponent doesn't do anything and we can play Solitaire. The thing we're actually hoping is that we can stabilize with an Unstoppable Rage play. That sucks. Golden Initiate is nice. Yeah, I'll play both of those. Hit there so that if he trades in, it dies. And if he doesn't trade in, then he can't remove the camel some other way. This means that either one of these kills tier. Okay, forced out the tome. That's nice. Because again, we can still kill it next turn. Get some health back in the process. If we could draw Rage, that would be super good. Rage. Open Thread Cloak is nice to get out of the way. Ragey, rage, rage. Rage, rage. Ragey, rage. Rage, Unstoppable? No, okay. I'll get Crusader's Assault going. And we'll get the Forge going as well. Get as much healing as we can. Come on, come on. There we go. Get to draw back up to 26, which is great. Hey! Now we got a Rage. Cool. We got the Cauldron Keeper Tower Alchemist combo, so Orsinium plates can get enormous. That's really cool. I'm into that. I'm a fan. Okay. Mobilized Ebon Thread Cloak. Ice Spike. So our opponent is playing a pile of cards. That's fair. I'm looking at Cauldron Keeper Tower Alchemist next turn. I kind of like that idea. And then on turn 10, we Hunger and Rage. And I don't think we die by then. Stendar's Hammer. Heck yeah. That's going to be good the turn after Fighters Guild Steward gets played. So +5/+5, that's nice. I still think we probably need to do something with Ravenous Hunger next turn. This was mostly to get the Orsinium plate count up. Bolt going down is real good. Cast into time going down, that kind of sucks. But that's 2 pieces of removal that aren't used on our Fighters Guild Elite, and that we like. Okay, we can get just an absurd amount of health here. Hopefully he doesn't concede. I think that'd be premature anyway. Awesome. More removal not used on the Elite. I'm super happy about that. What is Iron getting back? Getting Bolt back is good. That's the hardest thing for him to deal with. Or rather, it doesn't do anything for him. Okay. Good. He'll get a 16. So we're still a couple turns away. And we have stuff to do that isn't We have stuff to do that can proc expertise, so I'm okay getting rid of a couple of rapid shots. Ebon Thread Cloak is always going to be good for us. Okay. 16. So I can get him to 64. No, more than that. Plus 6 plus 6, 22, 44, 88 next turn. Very, very close. Very close. Not quite there, but very close. The second Ebon Thread Cloak is a godsend, because he's not going to have any removal that isn't actions. He won't have any lethal creatures. It's really just that. Won't have lethal creatures or any finish off effects. So we feel pretty okay. Yeah, that's totally fair. I think we alchemy. So that procs expertise for the turn. So 22, he'll go to 44 from the expertise proc. Stendar's would get him to 88, so not quite enough. Gonna cloak him. And because I don't want them to surrender, I'm not gonna play the Vigilant Giant. I feel like there is a higher likelihood that he would surrender off that. I'm also gonna play the Ravenous Hunger as bait. Because again, the entire point here is to get the title. So hopefully they don't concede. We can item up and then Stendar's, and that'll be enough. Come on, Derek, don't screw me on this. I just need one more turn. All I need is one more turn.
Time to take matters into your own hands.
One more turn. Please. Okay.
History shall remember this.
Yeah, the guard means you're not dead, so don't concede. Yes. Oh, that's better. Yes! Nailed it! This took me way longer than I would like to admit to have happen. Oh, right, we didn't play the item so it doesn't double again. That's fine. I like the idea of being able to actually punch through for 106 damage. At this point, I don't care if we win or lose. I mean, mission accomplished, right? Look at this absolute unit. He is making the Fighters Guild Elite so proud right now. Okay. Can you do 101 more damage?
I'll forge it.
All right, so now we're in how big of a boy can we make him mode. Ebon Thread Cloak, yeah, sure, absolutely. All right, nailed it. 106 power, Fighters Guild Elite. So okay, don't play this deck if you actually want to win. There are much better decks that could probably do a similar concept a lot better than this did. This was insanely greedy. It was literally just so we could get the quest, and I don't think it'll ever work outside of casual and in the direst of circumstances for your opponent. That was pretty fun, I'll be honest. That was actually really cool. So yeah, that is the Unconquerable. Really fun title. Hard to get. It took me a lot of games, because the deck I used was trash is the word I would use. Very greedy, very slow. Doesn't really accomplish a lot, but it was cool, right? It was fun. It was a big old Timmy 100 power creature that does a whole bunch of damage, which, like, I don't know. It's a lot of fun for me. So if you like it, the deck code will be in the description. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of this content, let me know what you like, what your thoughts are. And yeah, I'll be back with another video pretty soon. So thanks, everyone. I'll see you next time.